Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ziona here, back again with another Warcraft PvP-oriented video, and today we're doing another Horde deck list. The last and final one for the Horde, at least champion-wise, not the final deck by any means. But today we're hitting on Cairne, and today we're going to be doing the Cairne Bruiser CC build. There's multiple ways to run Cairne, but this is the way I like to run them. And this deck is reliant on taking extended trades in the lane, using this passive ability from Cairne Bloodhoof with the 20% extra health to Horde troops, and you run a Horde heavy deck. It's pretty standard. It has a metric ton of CC, so it's almost impossible to beat in a fight in the lane, which is what we want to be aiming for. Unfortunately, I don't have the Resurrect on Cairne, which is super big for this deck. It just makes him even more of a tanky frontline. But he is basically our Abomination equivalent for 5-drop. He's very, very tanky. We're going to end up armoring him and all that jazz. He basically becomes like a resurrecting Abomination for 5. He's really good at dealing with Banshee, really good at dealing with backline threats because he's got that splash AoE, which stuns constantly. Very, very annoying to deal with. We're going to be armoring up our Cairne and armoring up our Frost Stonehoof Tauren. We're going to be armoring up with Earth Shield Frostwolf Shaman, letting both of these two threats become exceptionally tanky. We can use it on the Frostwolf Shaman as well. Why do we keep calling him Frostwolf Shaman? Stonehoof Tauren. Sorry, guys. We're taking Pummel on Stonehoof Tauren. Every time you charge, you're going to stun for 3 seconds, which is just another form of CC, allowing us to win trades. We also are going to take a third version of CC in Ogre Mage with Frostfire Bolt, making our opponent's attack slower, move slower, allowing us to win more trades in the lane. It's all about winning that clash in mid with this deck. We are also taking Polymorph. Polymorph is just going to turn him to Sheeps. We're going Golden Fleece for the realistic 2-drop Polymorph, which is just going to be more CC. So that's 4 versions of CC in this deck. That's absurd. It's too much CC for anybody to actually fight against. So we're aiming to try and fight our opponent. We don't really want to push opposite lane, except for if we're dropping sneaky sappers. But because we are clashing in the lane, our only tower threat is sapper. So we're going to be holding the fight, holding the towers aggro with our Cairne and all that nonsense, and then sneaking in some sappers to take towers while we fight. It's a pretty standard deck. Often you'll find you'll get multiple copies of a Frostwolf before you take tower, allowing you to push kind of like a Tyrion with the multiple healers behind all your tanks. It's pretty nice. We have also got our single target air threat in Griffin Rider because this card is completely broken right now. We are actually taking her Odin's Fury because we are extended in fights. We want as much DPS out of her as we can. You can take airdrop if you want. There's nothing wrong with leveling up your tanky frontline, but actually the Fury I've noticed is playing a lot better into these decks. That extra damage is really, really, really helpful. I'm missing the talent on Cairne, which is super unfortunate, or I'd be pushing some real trophies with this deck right now. But that's the deck. It plays pretty standard. There's no crazy mechanics to it aside from slipping sappers in. Sappers take a little bit of skill, but other than that, we're just looking to fight our opponents in the lane and steal towers with sapper. We're going to jump into some PvP. We'll show you how the deck works. Right now, this freaking Heroes Resolve, what's this? The modifier for this week? Well, it's more than a week, but it resets in 8 days. This modifier is retarded. like it's okay for us. I don't have a problem with this until I play Hogger. If you are playing against a Hogger, they need to remove Heroes Resolve. Honestly, I don't think it's competitive. Anybody can just abuse Hogger right now and push absurd trophies. because Hogger with Heroes Resolve is crazy. If we do go into a Hogger, we got to win fast, man, because I'm having a huge issue with it right now. I think it's unbelievably broken. At least on Hogger Cycle, it's just too much. I've been going against people who are getting Hoggers up to like level 15, 16, and it's just too much. Right now, our opponent isn't... There we go. He's sneeding in the back, so it looks like he's probably got the level up sneed. People who play their sneed that far back oftentimes are playing Protect the Sneed decks, so we actually do want to watch this side and not commit too much. Okay, we're doing all right. Yeah, I'm not concerned. Okay. We didn't want to commit too much elixir out the gates, just in case he did follow up this sneed and he is playing the level up sneed. All right. So while he's distracted, we're just going to try and push some sappers in. And there we go. Oh, unfortunate. But that's okay. We're just going to defend here with our ridiculous Cairne CC. Oh, he's running sappers too. Interesting. Let's first tower down. It's looking good so far, guys. Not bad. He is running sappers, though, so we do have to watch that. Okay, we're fine here. We're going to take that chest gold. We're going to put our Ogre Mage to splash out this guy. We're going to armor up our Tauren. And we're going to sneak some sappers in. Let's go. It's free tower damage right there. Nice. Sappers are stupid. As much as I'm complaining about Hogger being OP, sappers are crazy. For 2 gold to completely remove a tower. It's like, I mean, I know they're easy to handle and get rid of, but that's pretty crazy. So that's our first win down. I'm just more or less showing you the deck and how I like to play it and stuff and why it's good. I don't really need to explain a lot of the gameplay mechanics, just because it just plays pretty standard. There's nothing super inherently crazy about it. Oh, man. I'm sitting low on trophies. I'm going to have to push some trophies. I haven't been playing too much lately. I'm kind of falling behind, but I've got my BlackRock Flyer deck up to, like, my, what's his name? My Rend is, like, he's rare difficulty level 20 right now. So I could probably push some serious trophies with that if I wanted to, but I have more fun making these videos for you guys, coming up with cool new decks, and I really want to help people out because I know the game is new. Help people find what they really enjoy so you can sit and have fun in this game like I do. Here we go, guys. So see what we're doing? We're setting up in the lane that he's in. That's extremely important. And we're going to trade. It's okay if he takes this tower. Not a big deal. All right, let's get some more splash out. Try to take this back before he connects with Sneed. There we go. Let's get our Fury in. This is what we want, guys. This is what we want. Big, extended trades. We want to try and keep that tower ours, though, so we're not hitting the tower the whole time. But look at this counter push coming up, right? This is like a game-breaking counter push here. I'm just going to quickly do that. Get our sapper in. Oh, it didn't connect, but that's okay. I'm letting him take mid gold right now, but that's not a big deal. I know I probably should have denied that. We're looking okay. I'm playing it nice and slow because I know that we're going to win these trades. Even if he takes that back, we're setting up a counter push here. Okay, I'm not too worried about this. All right, here's the counter push. Let that die. I am going to have to drop something to get rid of this thing. Ugh. Why did my Cairne turn sideways? It's kind of annoying. He's got a lot of splash, I'll tell you what. These Bat Riders are pretty annoying to deal with. Is he turning? Okay, he's just turning one card. That's strange. Interesting choice. All right. This guy's playing pretty well so far. A little difficult to deal with. Man, his splash is annoying. He's getting a lot of unanswered damage because of this stupid Bat Rider. All right, we finally got some... No way. Okay. Woo! Woo! Almost killed my miner. I was going to say we finally got some center gold. All right, let's sneak some sappers in. Things are going okay so far. I should be dropping healers eventually, but I'm waiting to slow push. There we go. Look at that. I mean, there's nothing inherently crazy. I do believe this guy is a bot. Is Lilimus a bot? I'm not sure, guys. Sometimes the bots play better than players, I swear. I swear. I had a bot. Get this, last week, I know it's story time with Ziona here. Last week, I had a bot that had Rend and Dracasath in the same deck. What the hell is that? It was ridiculous. So they got like a Splash and Rend with a Dracasath. I'm like, you can't have two heroes in one deck. What is going on? I lost my mind. I'll see if I still have the picture of it. I'll put it on screen. I was furious. But that's the deck, guys. I mean, nothing crazy to it. Just an all-around solid deck. I would put it slightly below average. It does lose pretty hard to things like your Rend Blackhand will destroy it. What else? Tyrion is just kind of like a better version of it. Tyrion one push is the only lane. If you're that should be a pointer. I should have mentioned that in the video. If you're against a Tyrion, you do not want to push the same lane as the Tyrion. They will outpush you. That is the deck that you don't want to fight into the lane. And that's probably why this deck falls below average, because it does play like Grom Bloodlust, where you want to do the same thing. But the Tyrion deck is strictly a better version of the Cairne deck. Even with all the CC, the Cairne deck is, the Tyrion push is unstoppable in comparison. But, I mean, if you like Cairne, in my opinion, this is the deck to play. It's very, very solid. I probably put it, like, middle of the pack. Middle of the pack. I know I put it below average on the tier list, but it probably, like Grom as well, they're kind of moving up a little bit in my mind. I think they do fit middle of the pack. They are kind of viable. But I hope you enjoy, guys. If you do push this Cairne deck, let me know how you do. It's nice and fun, very beginner-friendly, super simple to play. But enjoy it. Push some trophies with it if you're interested in this deck. And you guys have a good one. Make sure you just keep on rumbling.